Okay, everybody. I actually started early, so I'm just gonna finish playing on something that I started a couple of years ago and didn't get very far. I got stuff glued down and gessoed, and then that's not looking good. I painted the background, and that's as far as I got with it. So I thought I would mess with it today. So today I made the wood. Um, I decided to go ahead and start play with it a little bit till everybody gets here. Not really um, in the mood to just sit here and wait, so I decided to keep myself busy. I haven't done very much of this kind of mixed media. I did one canvas that was a Easter canvas, and it turned out okay, I guess. It's not my favorite thing I've ever done. Um, I think I actually like this one a little bit better, even though I like the subject matter of that canvas better. I like um, I guess the result didn't live up to my expectations. So I would rather, oh, hi, Ivana. Hi, Rose. I thought I was going to be here by myself for a little while. So I'm just playing on something that I've been neglecting. It's been sitting in my craft room for quite a while, thinking I would finish it. And I haven't been. So I'm playing with it a little bit. And I'm making a mess. Hi, Mary. Well, y'all are prompt. I didn't expect anybody to show up this quick. Well, you get to see me make a mess here. Pretty heavy duty canvas, and I paid $1 for it. And of course, what was on it was really ugly, and I thought, well, I can't do worse than that. Um, so I started playing with it. I gessoed over it, and I added a couple of doilies and some different kinds of yarn and some ribbons and some rickrack. And then I made my vase out of some corrugated cardboard. And I just put some pieces of paper down here to use as my table. And so today I played with it and threw in my knots and kind of glazed over it with a oh, thanks, Rose. I thought the rickrack would be fun, especially when your flowers are made out of fiber. That just seemed to make sense. Hi, Janet. Guess what I got in the mail today, Janet? I got this in the mail today, and I clipped it, and then I thought, no, I'll wait till Janet gets here and I'll open it. This is my goodies to make a page with. Am I right? You know what it is? Oh, this isn't for the page to make a page. Well, what is here then? Okay, well, I'm good. Okay, so this is something else. Well, I'm going to save it for just a minute, and I'm going to do a little bit more on this, and then while I'm playing on this, then everybody's going to have to wait. These are some goodies for me. Okay, yay. I found some at the thrift store also. I found these leaves. I thought I'd add these in after the flowers are painted. I got paint all over the place. So I'm gonna paint on the flowers a few minutes. Yeah, I had those. I thought they'd come in handy for something, you know, when you can get a bunch of them for a quarter, you can't hardly leave that just sitting there. So, and I thought it would, you know, just add um, another element. I think I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to ask y'all what you think. My plan is to do the light colors on the base and then come over the top with the darker colors for texture. So what do you think about that? Light on bottom, highlighted or textured with the dark, or the other way around? Thanks, Janet. It's taken me a long time to get to this spot. I got started on it and then I put it aside and I haven't touched it in about a year. So I decided today I needed to get it done. I know there's a lag, so I'm waiting for light on bottom, Rose says. And since Rose was first, that's what we're going to do. Okay. We'll at least do the pink ones that way. And if somebody else wants us to change it after that, we might be willing to do that. Okay, so I've got paper towels someplace. Try both on different flowers, then decide. That's a good idea, Mary. That's what we'll do. We'll do the pink flowers light on bottom, and then we'll do maybe these blue ones dark on the bottom, and then we'll see what we decide after that. It's hard to get in all those spaces. And easy to get paint where you don't want it. I'll have to keep that handy, I can tell already. I think I need one of those stencil brushes. Hi, Danny. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to get to the Big Book of Awesome and the jelly plating in a little bit. I just wanted to work on this a little bit first. Give Mary a wrench. I would be glad to give Mary a wrench. Let's see. Okay, the Mariotier is now moderator. Have fun, Mary. Give Janet a wrench. I can do that too. All right, now Janet is a moderator. Well, if I have any boogeymen come in, y'all can take care of it, I'm sure. And y'all can go hunt down links that need to be posted for people. Put those in too, so that's good. 3 wrenches. Yes, I don't need any winches, just wrenches. Okay. It's hard to get this on the edge without getting it where I don't want it. Okay, now we'll come over here and work on this one. Go get some food, Rose. I need my moderators healthy and with tummies full so they can do their jobs. Did y'all have good days today? I had a pretty good day. I got a video done for a page in my Happy Mail swap journal. That was nice to get that done. Sent out my envelopes for the flocker swap thing. It was nice to get that done and know that I've got that obligation taken care of for this month and I can relax a little while. Made some more jelly prints and stenciled some book pages. All right, Janet. Well, I've been looking forward all day to playing with the jelly plates. So, I'm also looking forward to working in my big book of awesome. I cut out the flowers that I'm going to use, and I cut out the hummingbirds, so y'all wouldn't have to sit here and watch me struggle through fussy cutting. I'm going to go on, I think, and do another color while the pink dries, so we can put on the other layer. I think I'm going to do, okay, we did light on the pink. I don't want to leave that out there. Okay. I said I was going to do the blue ones next, but I think I'm going to do the purple ones next. Hi, Becky. I sent your envelope out today so you can put stars on it. Hopefully it'll get to you safely. I'm working on a mixed media piece that I started a couple of years ago, and well, at least a year ago. Got it started, and then I never did anything else to it. Y'all got lucky. My husband just got through mowing, so you don't have to listen to the lawnmower. I hope this will turn out to be worth the time I've put into it. Right now, it looks like it's just going to look like a bunch of wadded up yarn with paint on top. I need some more purple. I thought that was a pretty dark purple, but it's really not that dark. Okay, that looks really blue on the camera. The pink looks pretty normal, but this is really blue on the camera and purple here. I wonder if I can adjust. Let me try just for kicks, see if I can adjust the colors a little bit. I don't know if I can or not. Let's see if that changes anything. That just makes it look a little lighter maybe, but it doesn't change it to blue to purple. So, okay, I guess we're stuck with this. I may end up with having to do more than 2 layers to get much depth in these flowers. Have any of y'all done something like this before? Do you have any hints for me? I got 7 people out there. Somebody's bound to have some hints. Okay. Okay, I'm going to dry these. Where's my heat gun? There it is. I'm going to dry these a little bit and put the second layers on, and then we'll decide if we want the yellow and blue ones to be light on bottom and dark on top, or dark on bottom and light on top. So here comes the heat gun. This may take forever to get 3 different values of each color. Okay, Becky, that's a good idea. Okay. Maybe that'll be good enough that we can put something on top of it. All right, let's go ahead and go with the, we'll go with the darker pink, and then, whoa, that was likely to make a mess. Let me get a, oh, something to put some paint on here. Clean that off. That's a real mess. Okay, so we got the pink, darker pink, and then we need the lighter purple. Popcorn. Yum. Eat some for me, Mary. Okay. I'm going to try to kind of dry brush this. I don't know if that'll work or not. think I'm liking that pretty good. Crunch, crunch. Yeah, you just crunch away. Watch the show. Have a good time. Okay, I'm going to stop right there with that one. And I tend to always overdo it. And okay. The white stuff is actually gesso that I put over. These are doilies, cotton doilies. This is a ribbon that I just wadded up and stuck down there with gesso. And this is yarn. And this is string. And I just kind of glued it down with gesso. So it's not texture paste. It's gesso over texture. um, all right, now let's see what we can do with the purple here. That doesn't really look very florally, does it? It looks kind of like, I don't know what, fungus or something. So, oh dear. Well, I like the way the doily ones turned out. Not so sure about these purple things. So we'll definitely have to do something to that. Um, if I was going by this, I would say I like the light color underneath and the dark color on top. But I don't know that it has as much to do with the where the paint is as it does what it's on top of. So we're just gonna go with we're gonna do the yellow ones next. Hi, Patricia. It's good to see you here. I'm playing with a mixed media piece, trying to see if it'll survive tonight. I don't know. Those purple flowers make me kind of, oh, that's not what I was going to do. That's kind of it's easier on this, the underneath one, just to put it straight on there, but I forgot about that. It is fun, Patricia. I'm just not sure it's going to turn out looking like something I would want to hang up. But maybe I'll at least learn some stuff while I'm doing it. Okay, let's put that up there for now. Okay. Oh, go talk to your son, Aunt Beck. Sons are important. And I'm almost out of yellow paint. And I was going to do 3 of these. I'll have to see if I've got another one that's similar to that color. Let's see. This is light yellow. Oh, here's pale daffodil. That's not too far off, maybe. Well, I was having trouble with both my first stream and my second stream when, you know, YouTube saved them. They're supposed to do that for you, you know, kind of automatically. And when I would go back and look at them after it said it was, well, I thought it was done. It looked like it was done. And everything before the last 2 hours was gone. And so that was really frustrating. So I had already decided I was only going to stream 1 hour and 59 minutes tonight because the chat was all there. And it was kind of silly when the video would start. The video would start at the 2 hour. I mean, it like 20 minutes in, and the chat started right at the beginning, and that just didn't make any sense to me. Well, I'm going to have to paint some of the leaves here, flowers parts onto the canvas because it's coming out that way. Anyway, I can't remember. I guess it was when I was on Mary's stream Friday night. Somebody suggested I go back and look that maybe it would be there, and it was. And so I can't remember who that was that suggested it, but now I know if you'll wait a while, maybe I don't know how long it takes to wait for it to come up, but I probably need to learn how to stream a different way. This is just the only way I could figure out how to do it easy without, when I tried to do it before, I couldn't get it to work until I found this way. So let's try to make those look kind of petally. Do the same with this. Hi, Kier. I missed you. Oh, you're fine. I haven't even started doing what I said I was going to do tonight yet. I've been playing with this. Okay, Cubby, just a minute. My dog wants out. And he'll just make a fuss until I let him out. Come on. So I'm trying to get some work done on this. I was kind of waiting for people to come in before I started on the jelly plate or the, oh, I'm getting paint all over my computer. Or my big book of awesome. Those are 2 things that I wanted to do tonight, but I want to go ahead and get started on this. Oh, good to have you back, Becky. There are a lot of moms out there who wish their sons would call, so we're happy to let you go talk to yours when he calls. Can't get right in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do a blue base on these 3 little flowers, and then we're going to put this aside and go on to something else. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here tonight. If we don't get back to this tonight, I'll do some more on it next time. These little blue ones are supposed to be like kind of like buds or something. Don't know how that's going to work out, but you can see with the purple and pink ones kind of what my plan is. Hi, Clara. Can't remember if I said hi to you or not. I don't think I did. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for now and let it see if I can clean the paint off of my computer. I don't guess I really care, but my husband might. Okay, he'll never know because he won't watch the video. All right, I'm going to set this aside and get all this paint out of here. Sorry, I have to put things up right now or I won't have room for that big book of awesome because it takes up a lot of space. I'll put the leaves aside. We'll come back to them when we come back to the canvas. Oh, last night I came out here and my daughter had a jar like this, dirty like this, full of painty water and about 6 brushes in it that she had just left in there. And then she had another jar with about 40 brushes in it. Not 40, but it was a bunch of brushes in it. And she just left them both sitting there, and I was picking them up and moving them. And I picked up the one with all the brushes in it, and I started moving it like this, and it hit one of the brushes standing in the water, and the whole thing went and just everywhere. Was very frustrating. And she was like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, it's really only partly your fault because I'm the one who wasn't paying attention. But anyway, it was a mess. It was a really big mess. And I cleaned it all up. She said, next time I'll take my stuff in when I go in. It's like, that would be nice. Then I won't make a mess. Okay. I'll show you what we're going to work in. Let me make sure there's not any wet stuff on here. Okay. I'm going to work on this page right here with these. I made some leaves just out of leftover paper, so I'll have to draw on those or something to make them look more leafy. But I'm going to set those aside. And then I've got a bunch of flowers that I cut out. that I'm going to put down, and then hummingbirds that I cut out to go on top of the flowers. And so that's what we're going to do next. But I want to look and see what kind of goodies Janet sent me first. So I sliced open the edge. Oh, it's stuck. I have to slice open the other edge. Let's see. We'll just do it like this. Make sure I'm not going to cut anything. Okay. Yeah, I think those flowers are going to be really pretty. Now this got glued in. Oh no, I tore it. Save that envelope. That's pretty. Well, luckily, it was just the grass that tore. The flowers are still pretty. And then, oh, here's my Frankenpage ATC. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Janet. I love it. And some painty papers. Oh, this is it's a little zine. And I can decorate it. All backgrounded. Thank you. And one of those flowers that she made. Y'all saw those? Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And some more painty papers. Those are pretty. So pretty. Oh, look at this. This looks like fun. Two different kinds of, what do they call that? Trying to remember what they call this. Drywall tape, I think is what they call it. Aunt Beck, I have my envelopes ready to mail tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but Tippy came home injured, and I've been caring for him today and planning to take him to the vet in the morning. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry. Well, we'll say a prayer for Tippy. That's not fun. Do you think he got hit or in a fight or? Here's some scrapbook papers. This is fun stuff, Janet. Thank you. I'm going to have fun playing with it. I'm going to put this zine in. Where did I put that? In my little zine book right now while I'm thinking about it. Not the zine, the ATC. I have been saying the wrong word for things all day. I was talking about using a napkin in the video I did earlier, and I kept calling it an envelope. Ah, so frustrating. There we go. We'll put it right there, at least for now. That'll be good and safe. And I think Janet and Mary are the only ones who answered me about my question about what I should decorate this with. And Janet suggested a heart out of my my hand woven fabric, and Mary said gold is never an accident. You see the gold glitter on there? So I think I'm going to spray the gold glittery stuff on it, and then I'm going to put the make maybe 2 or 3 hearts, I don't know, out of my hand woven fabric, and that's what I'm going to do. But that'll be for another day. All right, let's put this back in here so I don't get it messed up. Okay, Hi, Kim Marie. You got put in timeout. That's terrible. I didn't even know you were here. I'm sorry. I didn't put you in timeout, I promise. Oh, okay. Let's start with the flowers. I'll show you the flowers I've got. Not sure how to do this. My plan was to kind of try to alternate colors so they can kind of show up against each other. Try to cover up as much of the white space as possible. I'm not good at leaving white space. I may have to put something, I may choose a different page that's got something under it. I was thinking this would easily cover up everything, but it's not going to be quite as easy as I thought. I have a lot of flowers here though. Okay, we'll save the hummingbirds for a little bit later. I think what I need to do is put the big, more solid ones down first. Oh, it does that to me too, Kim Marie. When I'm telling everybody hi, I say hi so-and-so, hi so-and-so, hi so-and-so, and it says you need to take a break. That's very frustrating, but I know exactly what you mean. And so you do. You have to take a break because it won't give you a chance to not take a break. Yeah, these were calendar pages. It was a gorgeous calendar. They're really, really heavy duty paper too. So let's set these aside a little bit. I may change page. I think I'm going to change pages to put them on. Have something actually in the background. I saw something earlier. That one, not that one. I need something with stuff on both sides. I thought maybe this one, because it has some leaves over here. I wish they'd had two, you know, where there's leaves over here. Of course, probably most of them won't show up. See, there's another one with leaves. And no, I thought that was, oh, and there's one. But these are, you know, only one per page. This one actually has something on the other side. So I guess I'll do it. That's going to be a problem. We're just going to ignore that paper in there. The flowers and birds were both on calendars, Clara. I don't, oh, hi, Arlene. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry you can't stay a while, but I'm glad you came for a few minutes. Makes me feel good. I think I'm going to put, see if I can find some kind of tape to put right down there. I'm tempted to use this because it's green. I don't know. I'm not sure if we'll be able to really cover up whatever I put there. Let's use this. It's a lot lighter. No, it doesn't match the green. No, it doesn't match. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Oh, sorry, it's buffering. Let me pull this off. I'm sorry y'all are having that trouble. I can't even tell that from here. Everything looks good on my end. So use the green under the white spots and the flowers. Oh, yeah. Well, the white page thing, that's what I had planned to do, was put it on a white page. Uh-oh. Well, it may be the internet as a whole that's the issue and not necessarily my bandwidth, because we have pretty strong bandwidth here. So it might just be a YouTube thing and not necessarily at my end. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. But I've got it. I've got it on the Ethernet cable instead of on the Wi-Fi to hopefully keep me from falling like Mary does. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Start with, oh no, I was going to start with the big ones. Now I'm wondering if I should go ahead and cut these and then put them at the edge, or just glue them on and then cut them off after I get them on. Because what to glue them on with is another issue I'm struggling with. I do want to go there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try the Yes Paste thing. Cut them off after you glue them down. Okay, Janet. I'm going to do what you say, since you said what I wanted to hear. Gel medium. I do have gel medium. You think that would be better than the Yes Paste? I have tacky glue too, but the gel medium is a lot easier to use. That tacky glue, you have to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Okay. I haven't used either one of these in a while, so let's see if they're even any good. We'll do one down, put one down with this Liquitex gloss gel, and then we'll put one down with this golden regular matte gel, and then we'll put one down with Yes Paste, and we'll see what happens. I have not made Yes Paste painty papers. I do not know how to do that, Janet. It sounds fun. Okay, I'm going to go below that. I'm not going to worry about getting this on the page because I'm going to glue stuff all over the page anyway. It's hard to tell if I've got it everywhere or not. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put some down. Ooh, got too much. Alrighty, let's put this one down. don't think I went over far enough here. Okay. Little rag. May have to use the tacky glue on the sides there. All right. Let's see what I'm missing. Yes, you need to teach me for sure. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one. And we'll do the, glad you're back, Rose. We're trying to decide which kind of medium we like best for gluing down these heavy flowers. So we used Liquitex matte gel on this one. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the golden gloss on this one. And then we're going to use Yes Paste on another one. And we'll see what happens. This one had started to separate a little bit. I don't know. Probably should have put some wax paper or something underneath these pages. Pick that up. Put some down here. This may not be the best brush to put that on with. Let's turn it just a little bit and see if we can get this. Okay. Uh-oh. Got to be careful. Some of the ink from the page came off. That's not a good sign. Okay. If you mix Yes Paste with paint and use a spatula to put it down onto paper, then go through it with something like a comb and let it dry. It's nice when several colors are used. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. Scott and I are fine. Tippy was attacked by something this morning. Oh, goodness. Poor Tippy. It's hard when our critters are in pain. Okay. And we'll put that one aside. I don't know where to put those. I got too much junk over here. wipe the golden matte gel off my brush here. I'm going to have to come back in and do some repair gluing in there, I can tell, but they seem to be sticking down everywhere else. Okay. I think I'm going to need some, oh, surely somewhere I have. Okay, we'll stick this under there. I didn't bring any wax paper out here with me. I'd rather not run in the house and get it if I can help it. Okay, that looks too much like that page. Let's do this one. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll do this one with the Yes paste. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. Okay. I would like to have a glue stick that would stick down this stuff because I really like using glue sticks the best. And I'll be honest, those extreme glue sticks, I can usually get them to stick down most things, but this is really, really a heavy calendar page. So. Oops. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, just as the ease of spreading and less messy, I think I like the Yes paste better than the gel mediums. So that's what I'm going to continue with. It spread on easier and didn't get all over my hands as bad. Okay. All right. Now what flowers do we want to do next? I've got this one. I don't want to put it on that same page though. Let's see if I've got any more big ones more solid ones that I've got some of these that are more lacy. You know, they've got a lot more airspace. That one's kind of solid. I could put it there. Okay, let's do that one up there and maybe this one here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's work on this one first because it's already right here. I need to put this somewhere. Does anybody else have that problem? Can't ever get it, put it down. Okay. I need something to put under that too. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do it way over here and then we'll stick it under over there and maybe it'll keep it from sticking down. I just realized I'm putting yes paste all over this whole thing, even the part that I was going to leave hanging off the edge. Now I can't remember which part I was going to leave hanging off the edge. We're going to leave that part hanging off because I need another hand. Okay. Yes, paste was made for the bookbinding industry. I didn't know that. Well, you'd think it would work really good then, wouldn't you? I'm trying to remember what I was using it on last time, and I wasn't that happy with it, but it's working really nicely for these. It's definitely something this heavy. It's good. Okay. Those still need to kind of dry, I think. I've got, let's see if I can move this so we can get this page in the, okay, let's kind of play with where the rest of them are going to go before I glue any more down. No. I think I like this one here. Maybe these 3 roses over here. Maybe like that. That looks good to me. Well, oh, my eyes are going fuzzy on me, so I can't even see very good. Sherry Van, are you new? I think we had another Sherry, but I don't think I saw you. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I'm getting messed up, not paying attention to the chat. Let's try put these in that corner there. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Rose. I really think I need another really big one. But walk heavy and carry a little wrench. Okay, let's go back to that one there, and let's try this one over here. And then we can put that one maybe right there. It's funny because I thought I had cut out way more than I would need to cover this page. And it's not turning out that way. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is overwhelming me. This is overwhelming me. Decisions. Okay, my brain is quit processing here. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to Thanks, Rose. It is like a flower puzzle, Care, and I'm not winning at the moment. I really want to spread the colors out. I don't want to keep I want to keep some purple on both pages, and I really want those flowers going up and down like that. Let's do this. Like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do next. It's this one right here. Okay. Now then, find another one of these that we can put glue on. I'm going to get all these on here, and then I'm not going to want to cover them up with hummingbirds. Now, the hummingbirds are pretty, and I might can cover up, any little white spaces that are left with the hummingbirds. So I'm trying not to fret. All right. I got to clean my hands. Or I'll make a bigger mess. What's wrong, Rose? You're typo contagious. Well, I think it's a common malady. I don't think I couldn't blame you for my typoitis anyway, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if I can make sure this is. Alrighty. That one really covers up a lot there. Let's see. Maybe that one. I really do think I like these up in this corner. Like this. And put this one down in this corner. Coming in like that. Okay. I'm going to do this one next because that's the one I know I like the best. Okay. Oh, forgot that one wasn't down. All right, like that. Okay, let's turn this one over. We're going to put it like that. Alrighty, there's that one. Do that one next, I think. It's a good thing I have a lot of these pages that came out of this book. Since I don't have any wax paper out here. I was going to use them to, and I may still, to paint all over and kind of make them serendipity paper or mixed media mashup or whatever you want to call it, and then make ATCs out of them. And I may still do that. But if they have some glue on them, it won't mess that up. Except for maybe the one I folded in half. That might make it harder. Okay. Let's see if this is, yeah, I can move this one over here now. Right there. Okay. Bye-bye, Sherry. Sorry you got to go. Got some glue right there. It's not good. Oh, it comes off. That's nice. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that one on right there. There'll be one more that we got. Let's get rid of some of that glue so I can put this one down there. Now, sure, I'm glad y'all are talking to each other because I'm having trouble tonight focusing back and forth between what I'm doing and the screen for some reason. I feel like I'm missing a lot of the chat. Maybe when I'm not looking at such huge flowers, I can, I can be better in the chat. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad you like the way it's turning out. Now then, let's see. I can't remember how I had it. I don't know, but I'm going to stick it like that. All right, we're getting there. It's a good thing I had these cut out, isn't it? We would be here all night just trying to cut out flowers if I didn't have them already cut out. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do some under here too. Okay. Now what can we do to fill up that corner there? Okay, I think I was going to do this one right in the corner. And then one of these. Ooh, probably that one. It's lighter. Okay, that'll look good right there. Let's do that one next, and we'll save these two. right, now if I can remember how I was going to do it. I don't want to cover up any more of the other flowers than I have to. I tell you, if you use this Yes paste on as good a calendars as this one, you can just use a baby wipe to rub it down and it'll clean off the extra glue. It's working like a charm. It's amazing. I'm glad I figured that out. Of course, these are kind of coated. These calendar pages are, and so that, you know, not all papers would work like that, but okay. And next, I want to use this one. I think. Yeah, that's just too much orange over there. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. No, it's got to go like that. Okay. Let's see if we can sneak out some of these. All right, we'll use this one. Okay. Okay. Let's glue this one down. It's a good thing this is a wallpaper book because otherwise I don't think this page would shut. Oh dear. I ripped it right there. Sorry, flower. We'll have to put something over you. Okay. Well, there's our flowers. Woo! Okay, I'm tired. That turned out to be real work. I'm going to have to sit a minute. Oh, goodness gracious. See if I can read the chat. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm glad y'all are chatting without me since I'm just covered in glue. I think I'm going to have to let this sit. Well, I'll just go ahead and glue in the birds, and then we can cut off the edges after that because they're still wet. They're still gluey on the edge. I think, yeah, they're still gluey. Okay. Now let's look at the birds. I was going to show you, this is what the pages were like from that calendar. And I don't think I have anything that tells me which calendar it was. Those were the 2 pages I have left from it. I just decided those were just too close up to use in this. Okay, now I've got several birds. I've got this little guy, which I may not use because he's got his own flower, and we got plenty of flowers. We've got one there, and one maybe there. We've got this guy who's on a branch, but I don't know, that might work in. We'll see. And I've got this one who's kind of got his own flower too. I'm going to set him aside for right now. We've got this guy. I don't know why I'm calling them guys. I'm sure some of them are girls. And this one. And this one. So we've got quite a few to choose from, even without the other 2. Let's first see if this big one will fit anywhere and look decent. And if he doesn't, then we'll come back and just use the little ones. But I really kind of like him. We could put him there, or we could just have him sitting right down here. I don't know. Let's see. This one's real easy to see because of he's got so much green. And I think that is going to be something we need to strive for, us being able to see them. Maybe put him like this. This one right there. Well, at least I have enough. May have too many birds here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're still talking about cats in the chat, so I'm just going to go on and work on birds here. Kind of like that one. That one. That one doesn't show up very well. Okay. I'm trying to see. He would not all fit. I really like him here, I think. Maybe we don't need the big one. No, I like the big one. He covers up my space there. I'm trying to decide. This one looks pretty on the red, but my instinct is to want to stick them where they're, ready to feed. Oh, that one's too big. You'll cover up this guy, and I like this big guy here. So here, or no, this one shows up more because this one's too much like the same color. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. Although I might, let's see. It's hard to decide. Okay. I think the big bird looks better with the big flowers. I wonder if this one would look better right there. This one over here. Okay, that's the way I'm going to do them, I think. Okay, decide. Does this look good or not, or can you even tell the glare on the camera? I'm going to wait here a minute and see if anybody says no, move the green one so and where. Okay. Danny says it's lovely, so we're going to go with this. If you wanted to say something else, you lost your chance. Oh. I'm going to start with this guy right here. And that'll be the test on this Yes Paste, because this is a lot thinner calendar that has the birds on it. And I think what I was using it with before that I wasn't really happy with was something lightweight like this. So we'll see. Okay. Okay. Got one down. Okay, what did you call it? Hummingbird Heaven. Yeah, that would be a good title for the page. Let's make sure this isn't going to stick to it. Turn this a little bit and we'll do this one. Oh, where was this guy? Right there. At least we're going to say that's where he was. Well, sorry about that glare. Don't know what to do to make it better. Let's see if I stick this underneath the... Will that help any? Not really. Not really. Okay, there's two of them. I'm trying to decide if I want him here or... Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Let's see. Move that. Come in. Okay. We've got him in there. All right, let's see. Now we've got these three over here. I think. I know I like this one. I can't tell for sure where the edge is, though. Let's see what else we've got. May change my mind. We could put him right here. This guy can be looking up at him. And then go ahead and put this one in here. That's what I think I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to do the big guy first. Let's see, I may want to cut off part of his branch here. Let's taper it down here. See what we think about that. Or I may just cut it off right there. Let's see if we can cut this one where it'll go look like it's underneath that flower. There, I like that better. Okay. Now we'll glue him down. Okay. It's a shame I can't just leave those flowers all hanging off the page like that. It looks so pretty that way. But that would not be practical. Would not be practical. Okay, now I've got 2 more to do. Let's take this off and see if we can use it to glue one of these on. Let's see. All right, we're going to do this one next. Ah, come back. All right, let's see how this goes. There we go. Okay, one more bird left. And then if y'all are up for it, we'll play on those little jelly plates. Then maybe I can come back and trim this off and you can see what it looks like after it's had some more time to dry. We're just going to put him right there. Oh, he's coming up. Not all on the page, though. Let's scoot him down a little bit. Okay. This is what it looks like right now. Let's see if you can see. Now I'm going to set it aside and find a place to put it. Okay. All right. Now my next plan was to play with these little bitty jelly plates that I made out of a big jelly plate. Oh, I want to ask y'all a question first, though. I was at Hobby Lobby looking for something else, and I found these 3 stamps. They say they're fabric stamps, but I've seen people use them on lots of other things. Thank you for clapping. Thank you. And we will do the little jelly plates. Okay. But I decided when I reach 500 subbies, I'm going to give away a couple of boxes of goodies. And these were on sale for $2 a piece. And then this one was $1.50. And I want to give 2 of them away in that giveaway. And then I'm going to keep one, and we'll use it tonight. So let's see if I can find a name for these. Something we can call them. What you need, babe?
Did you feed Cubby?
Yes, I did.
It's just empty now, and I didn't do it this morning. I just
put some more in there just in case I didn't.
Okay.
I think I did, but he'll just leave it there if he's not hungry, so he won't gorge himself. Okay, we've got the square one, and we've got the edge one, and then we've got the heart-shaped one. That's what we're going to call them. Okay, so which 2 do I give away? The heart, the square, the edge. I'm going to wait a minute and let y'all tell me what you think. Which ones to give away and which one to keep and play with tonight. Okay, Danny says give away the square one and the edge one. Okay, what's aqua? Oh, aqua equals square. Okay, the edge and the square. And Kara and Danny both say the same thing. I really don't care. This is the one my daughter liked the best. And because she liked it the best, she said we probably should give it away. But I like them both. I like all 3 of them. There were just there was these 3 and a paisley one, and I just picked the 3 I like the best. So I'll be happy with any of them. Well, we've got 2 votes for giving away the edge and the square, and so that's what I'm going to do. Janet says use the heart tonight. So okay, let me put these aside over here where I'm putting all my stash of stuff I'm going to give away. I decided if I start now and just buy a little bit at a time, I can fill up one of those. I think they're cost about $13 to ship. I'm not sure, but those, what do you call them? Flat rate boxes, you know, the kind of ones that are about like that. So that's what I'm planning to do, is fill up a couple of those. Oh, well, bye, Care. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you were here. They're wooden blocks. Well, these actually may not be wood. These, I'm not sure what these are. The ones I've seen in the past were definitely wood. These, I think, are some kind of non-wooden creation. Let's see. It says instructions inside. I can't see anything that says what they're actually made of, but they are made like a rubber stamp. Yeah. Let's see if you can see, there's some, it's all backwards. There's texture, raised area on it. They're usually teak. I agree, but this is not. This is something molded. I didn't realize that when I bought them. I might not have bought them. But we're going to go ahead and use them anyway. It says create a soft but firm printing surface. So I'm not sure how you make it soft and firm at the same time. Anyway, we're going to play with it and see. Let me get rid of these glues because they take up space, and I need my space for other stuff right now. Okay, these are the little jelly plates that I made out of an 8x10 jelly plate. It was all textury and bubbly, and now it's even worse because I put a piece of plastic over the top of it, and then somebody set something on top of that, and the plasticky wrinkled. And so they've got a lot of texture on this side. The other side, though, is nice, and that's what I'm going to use, is the other side. So we've got, I think, a 4-inch square and a 2-inch square, I think. Let me measure. Might as well be telling you the truth here. Okay, this is a 4.5-inch square, and this is a 3-inch square. So this is 3 inches. It doesn't look like 3 inches to me, but it is pretty much almost 3 inches. This one's 4.5, and this one is about 3x5, and this is about a 3-inch square and a triangle, and then 2 bloppy pieces that are just extra. I didn't go ahead and cut anything out of them because I thought I might want to in the future, but I also thought it might be fun just to have weird shapes. So so this is what we're gonna use tonight are these. Circle. Did I not say circle? Okay, these are circles. This is a square, triangle, rectangle, blobs. Okay. Yeah, these are weird. We're going to use them all just for kicks. Let me get my glass plate to put them on because they'll be a lot easier to use that way. Well, I've got this acrylic plate that I can put this circle on. Actually, this side will stick to it. This side won't. So we can't put it in our, so we may have to use the textured side. Okay, let me find somewhere I have some, here's some paints. There's some more glue I need to put up. Okay, here they are. I found these little blocks at the thrift store, and so I decided I was going to use them for these. And okay, we're going to start with these 3. The big circle, the little circle, and the almost rectangle. My cutting wasn't all that beautiful either, so. Need some wipe-off books. Okay. Let me make another table here real quick. Hope I don't have to throw anything away because I'm making a table on my trash can. Okay. I might have, let me see if I can find my other little blocks. Okay. These are the two real acrylic blocks that I have. So I think if I put the triangle on that one and put the square on this one, then we can use all of these. Except the blobs. We'll do the blobs later. And I have this little journal. Oh, Mary? What do I... Oh, I talk like Mary. Well, that's a compliment. I have this little Delusions journal that I bought, and I thought I was going to love it. And I did this one page in it, and I hated that page. And I have never done anything else in it. Isn't that terrible to mess up a whole journal? No, I don't love it back when my words don't match what my brain is saying. I don't love it at all. It might be fun to listen to for other people, but when you're the one doing the talking, it's not so much fun. I thought it might be fun to cover that up, at least add something to it with these, and then we can go on to another page after I've covered that up. Oh, I almost left my yes page just sitting out there drying out. We're in my little spatula here. Okay, let's close this up. Alrighty, I need a brayer. I've got my beautiful handy dandy needs to be cleaned brayer, and that's what we're going to use. And I've got a bunch of some paints, and we're going to do this. I've never jelly plated with heavy body paints before, so we're going to try that. I don't know why I'm putting the same color on all of them, but I guess for brayering ease. You can see the texture that are on these plates. If you're wanting texture, that's fine. If you're wanting something else, that's not so great. Which is why I didn't feel bad cutting these up. Okay, let's spray her off here. Let's turn that around. That'll be easier. Okay. And I want to see what we can do here. I'm going to put that down and just kind of press it in to the plate. See if we can pull off some of that paint, make a print on it. Can you see that? That turned out pretty good. I think I'm going to do that on a blank page because it won't show up very good on that background. And you just kind of press it down like it's a stamp. Might be. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. That's interesting. But you can definitely see the texture that's on the plate because of the plastic that was laying on top of it and messed it up. So let's do another one here. Same thing, just a rectangle. That one looks pretty good too. Let's do something different. Let's just roll some bubble wrap across this one. We'll stick it on here. Oops. See that? And this one, I'm not going to do anything else to it. We're just going to stick it up here so we can see what the texture that's just actually the plate is by itself. Well, that one didn't, it didn't do much of anything. Okay. Let me clean these up a little bit. No, I'm not going to clean them up. I'm just going to, oh, I forgot to do the little circle. Let's just stick it right here in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I like the bubble wrap one too. I like all kinds of different things. And what I like is to do this and then add another color on and see if you can get some of that to come up with it. Let's try this color. This is Ocean Green Master's Touch. I think that's Hobby Lobby's brand. Oh, sorry. I'm used to just using one big jelly plate. So I haven't had a lot of practice on these little ones. But I did think they would be a lot of fun in an art journal. And I think that's true. Okay, so let's do, let's see if we can imprint some lace on one. Let's try it. We'll just stick it right on top here. You don't see very much of that. Let's try something different. Let's do this. Let's just roll over that. This may be drying too fast to really see. And let's go ahead and do the, let's do the flowers on top of this little one. I like that one. That turned out good. Let's try this. I got this at the thrift store. This one right here. Try applying the book to the plate rather than the other way. Okay, we'll try that next. It's getting pretty fun though. So let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see if there's any paint left on that. Oh, it's a little bit. Okay. Sorry. Is this what you're talking about, Cindy? Hi, I didn't realize you were here. I'm glad to see you. Hi, Rosa. I'm glad you made it. I think this is a thing to put to roll across your pie crust, but I'm not positive. I found it at a garage sale, and she didn't know what it was either. But when I saw it, you know, my mind immediately said jelly plate, and so I love that. This was one of those mats that you put in your sink if you're gonna. It is for pastry. I thought it probably was. This is one of those mats you put in your sink so your dishes don't bust in your sink, and I just cut it into different sizes, so I can use it on different size plates. Okay, let's use some, we're going to use a little bit of this magenta here real quick. Ooh, almost out of this. And I like that color. I may have to invest in some more of that. That is Artist Loft Deep Magenta. After we play with these a little bit, I want to show you something else that I found that would be fun to use in art journals. And I think you can, I mean, I've seen them at Christmas time and at Easter and Valentine's. They're just different things are made out of them, you know, to go with different holidays. Let's put some more of that back over here. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a butterfly on this one. If you put an acrylic block on the paint, I wonder if you would get a dendritic print. You sure might. We will try that in a minute. Okay. Now let's see how this goes. Rose said put it on this way, so we're going to do it this way and see if it works. I think the only other time I ever tried to do this, I did it this way, and then it pulled the deal off the block, and so I quit doing it that way. But there's that one. And let's see. Let's do the circle. I'm not going to forget the heart, Rose, I promise. Yeah, I'm not sure about the jelly plate to block thing either. But I'm interested in trying it. I've done the dendritic circles with glass, but I know they're supposed to work on. I'm going to go ahead and do this one like this because it's easier. Okay, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? That's a fun start to a page. Woo, I got that one sticking together. I think I'm going to let those dry a little bit, and we'll work on we'll work in a different book. I brought 2 books just in case. And let's go ahead and see what we can just get off leftover stuff. Clean these off as good as we can for right now, and then we'll add some more color to them. Let's see what we can do with this circle here. Okay, it's pretty dry. Okay, let's find something we want to do with these. Let's try this. No, let's do this one. This is blue-green iridescent from PBO. I only have a couple of these paints. I love them, but I don't have very many of them. We'll just do that one and this one and this one. Okay, let's do the heart. We're going to put it on this one first. I don't think the whole thing will fit. Huh. Well, that worked pretty good. I'll show you in just a second. Oh, goodness. There's where if you just are using your, whoops. If you're using your jelly plate as a ink pad. But let's go over here and see what we get. I think that one had too much paint on it. The circle one, this little circle one, I think is going to work the best. It looks like the best imprint to me. We'll see. I think that it would work better on a better jelly plate than these little ones that I've got here. It would be fun to stamp a bunch of them on a big jelly plate and then pull a print and see how that worked. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't have my big one out, but I do have a 6x6. Let's just do it that way and see what it looks like if we just pull a print from it like this. Okay, let's find some to paint here. Let's try this. Okay, we'll do one from each corner. Okay. We'll just pull it right on this. I think that turned out pretty good. So I'm happy with that heart. I think it was a good buy. Let's see if I can get some of the rest of that paint off. Not very much. Let's use a wipe here. Are you wanting to leave, Cubby? Huh? All right. I'll let you out. Just a sec. Okay. There you go. He'll be wanting back in a minute because what he really wants is for me to go out with him. He thinks it's time to go home. Okay. All right. Let's see what block to block. That was the, acrylic block to the deal. That's what we were going to do next. Okay. We'll use this one and see if that works. Okay, let's go ahead and use this blue again. Okay. I don't think it did some. Let's put paper to both of them and see what we get. We use my son's drawing here. He likes to draw super giant robots. This is a copy of one that he didn't really like, but I thought it'd be cool to have down in an art journal or something. And so he made me a couple of copies of it, even though he wasn't impressed with it. Okay, well, the block dried too fast, and I wasn't able to get anything off of it. But the jelly plate had a little bit. So, okay, how do I do it differently? Okay, now I've done that too. Let's try that. So I got to clean this off first. Oh my goodness, it doesn't want to come off. Okay. These are really cheap baby wipes. Let's say Spring for at least the Equate brand. These ones you get at Dollar Tree are not good. But I ran out of the others, and so this is what I've got. And they're better than nothing, but they're if you get them inky and you want to lay them down in an art journal, they work pretty good for that. But I just don't have enough substance to them to, because you know a jelly plate's pretty easy to clean off. But okay, let me throw those in the trash if I can get them under my paints. Okay, so let's do some little squirts. There's a little blob. Oh, that's too big of a blob, probably. Let's do one in between them with this and see if they merge or something here. Okay. Well, that's a, when you've got glass underneath them, they squish out more than this. So far, so good. Let's put them on here. Now I bet we can get another set. Let's do. So that's what we've got so far. If you can see, well, let's go ahead and see if we can get off a little bit more. All right. Now then, let's go from here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but well, it's hard to get it to show up. But it definitely has that dendritic shape. Let's print one more from this, and maybe you can see it better. Nope, it's actually less obvious. I took off too much paint. Okay. Hey, Cindy. Oh, good. We're glad. We like your pick 10s. Now I've got a, I wanted to show you one other thing. Actually, I wanted to try something. Let's see if this one's dry. I want to use this one. I think it's going to be the perfect size. Let's put this up. I got these things on clearance at Hobby Lobby for 97 cents. No, at Michael's. I'm not sure if it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's. One of them. And I thought it would be fun to do some prints with those. And they're just about the right size. Just about the right size to go on this little jelly plate right here. Okay. Okay, let's do some more of this. Oh, Joann's. I did go there too. I went to Hobby Lobby and to Michael's and to Joann's looking for something. And I didn't find it at any of those places, but that's beside the story. That's another story, yeah. Come on. I think I probably should have put a little bit more paint on this. So let's put this in there. May have to use the other jelly plate. This one just has too much texture. Oh, it worked though. I didn't expect it to work that good. Well, that makes me happy. Let's go ahead and try the next one. So see, even a very imperfect jelly plate can do good things for you. do this one. That one turned out pretty good too. Let's try this last one here. Yeah, those little circles are really neat. I like them. I've used bigger pieces of wooden things like this on my big jelly plate, but I didn't know if these would work with these that have so much added texture to them. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, looks like all three of those are winners. So that was fun. This is Studio Acrylics PBO. I had to order this from Amazon. I haven't seen it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. They may have it, but I haven't seen it. I really like it. This one is blue-green iridescent. Yeah, they are stamping good, Mary. That pleases me. Let's do another color on this other side. Let's see, I thought I had another one of those PBO paints. Here we go. This one is blue-black. So let's see what it looks like. There's that one. It's still got a little bit of that blue mixed in with it. But let's go ahead and do the other two too. Lisa, quick question. Those 3 bottles of dye that you picked up, can you add that to a spray bottle with either water or alcohol and make your own sprays? I think you could, Janet. I haven't tried it, but I definitely think you could. We can try that. Let me get through playing with this and show you one more thing, and then we'll try it out and see. Let's do the one more, and then I'll show you the page. Now you got me thinking, Janet. Okay. There they are in that other color, the blue-black PBO. They have a bunch of those. There's an orange one. I'm not a big orange person, but I've seen people use the orange PBO iridescent thing, and it was really pretty. It's an orangey pink, or I'm not sure exactly, but it was really pretty. Okay, Let me show you the other thing I wanted to show you real quick. Okay, where is my box that had these so I can put them back in there? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, let me put these back up. So where did I put the, there it is. And I'll show you the other thing I wanted to show you about jelly plating. Okay. Get these out of the way. You've probably all seen these things around. I got these at the I got this one at Dollar Tree, and I got these at Dollar Tree, these Happy Easter ones. And these Easter eggs, I think I got these at Dollar Tree also. And this one is, you're supposed to use it to hold on to your blingy stuff, like sequins and stuff, so they don't roll away. But they're just little silicone things. These I got at the thrift store for $1/4 a piece. I think we'll try it with these. I used the eggs when I was seeing for if it would work for myself, and I think it will work. They're just pickier than jelly plates are. So anyway, we'll use these flowers and play with it a little bit and see. They stick to your brayer more. You have to be more careful, or they just peel right up with your brayer. That's what I bought them for, was to use them like that on the big jelly plate. But then when we were talking in Mary's live about all of the little bitty jelly plates that we all liked but didn't have, and that made me think of these, and I wondered if they would, if they would work. And they're really, really stretchy and gloopy. Oh, that one broke. See, you have to be careful. Be more careful than I was. I'm not even going to try to use that one because it's broken. I didn't expect it to do that. Okay, we'll just use these two. And you kind of have to have something else to roll your paint on and then roll it on here. And so I'm going to use this as my brayer. So let's try this blue here. This is the Lake Blue, and it's Bria Reese brand, which I've never heard of until I found these on sale at Hobby Lobby. Okay. And if you do that, when I was playing with these the first time, I was doing it on a piece of plastic, packaging. Anyway, I just rolled some paint on there, and then we'll just stick them down. These do kind of like those little jelly plates that I made out of that big one. They peel off of this plate. But the main reason you need the plates just to get them on there. Oh, these didn't peel off. But I had too much paint. You can kind of see the print. But if I'd had a little bit less paint, I think it would have worked better. So let's try it again with a little less paint. But I thought, you can get so many different shapes in these things. But that might make it a really fun thing to use in your journals or whatnot. Oh, should have done that straight so that wouldn't keep it from going down. These are the ones that I just did with a little less paint. I think they look pretty good. Let's try using them as a mask. Get this off there. Okay. Let's clean that paint off if we can. And let's get another piece of paper here. Well, that pulled those right off. Here's some that I did with the Easter eggs. I'm going to go ahead and see what we can get off of here. And you can see that printed off pretty good. And then we'll come over here and see what we can lift. Probably would have been better if I did this on a plain white sheet of paper instead of something I've already been messing on, but this was handy and a clean sheet wasn't, so. And I let it dry too much. But we can run something else over the top of that and then it'll. And one neat thing about these, if you just run them under some cold water, they will clean right up, which I think is cool. Okay, let's go ahead and put another color on top of this. See if we can pull that up. Here's unbleached titanium. We'll just do that. Oh, I haven't even opened that one. Okay. I need a little bit more than that. Let's just roll off this. I don't really like that page anyway. Just cover it up. Okay. All right, we'll just pull this off with this. Kind of like that. Still got stuff left on there, but I don't think any more is going to come off right now. No, nothing else is coming off right now. Okay. Well, there's that. That's all the toys I had. But let's try Janet's idea with those inks. If I can find some spray bottles. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I have too much of a mess here. There we go. Okay, let's just leave that there. Let me find some spray bottles. See if I have any more that don't have anything in them, so we won't be diluting our science project here or contaminating it. Okay. Here are these. And I need that little funnel that we didn't use last week. I'm going to find it. There we go. Sorry, I'd actually put something up. Okay. I do have gloves in the house. I was just thinking about that. I used to keep some out here, but I can't remember where they were. Maybe they're in with my dye stuff. Let me look. Just a second. Okay. I would prefer to use those little gloves, you know, the doctor gloves, but this is what I had in my stuff that I dye wool with. So this is what I'm going to use. Except I need to take these off so I can actually get things open. Oh, okay. Come on. Ooh, don't run away. Okay, let me cut off these tips a little bit because they're always a little bit too long. Okay. Put these over here. Now we need to fill them up with something. Oh, good night, Cindy. Thanks for coming. Do y'all have any, yes, I would rather be safe too. When that girl told me that, when I got these, she said, oh, your hands will be dyed for weeks if you, I was like, okay, don't want that. Should we use water or alcohol? Open a window. I don't have a window that opens. I do have a door that opens. Let's do that. Good idea. Oh, you're just taking advantage of the moment and coming inside, Cubby? taking advantage of the moment coming inside? Okay, you need to lay down. Okay. Go lay down somewhere. Okay. Door's open. And it's about 6 feet from me, so we're good there. Where did the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So what did y'all decide? Alcohol or water? Alcohol is good because it dries fast. That's exactly what I think. And that's why I like it. So we'll do that. Because we're impatient and we want things to dry fast. Okay, let's... Had just a bit too much of a seal on that one. It didn't want to come off. Okay, let's see if those are about the same. This one needs a little bit more. Okay, almost there. We're going to be imprecise scientists. Alrighty, gloves. Well, first let's shake these up and take off the lids so I don't have to worry about that with my... Oh, these haven't even been opened. Well, the red one has, you can tell. Maybe the yellow one has too. Let's throw that away. That just looks like a problem waiting to happen. Okay. Okay. She just poked a hole in this red one. There's a big hole in that one. I think poking a hole is a good idea, so that's what I'm going to do for this one. But what with? Here's a gigantic safety pin. We'll try that. Okay. I like that safety pin. I'm gonna put it back up. Okay, now then we'll get some gloves on and put our little... I'm not going to be able to clean this out in between, so we may not have pristine... We're going to start with the yellow one because of that. Let's see. Get that out of the way so I don't spill it with my ungainly hands here. This is really thick. I didn't expect it to be thick like that. Well, so far it's not wanting to mix with the alcohol at all. It's just sitting there in the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this to go down in there and clean this out. I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I can shake this up a little bit, see if it'll mix. It does, but it doesn't look very strong, does it? So since this is a blobby thing, I'm going to try pouring it directly in here. I don't know if the other ones will be like this or not. Of course, I was saying it wasn't very strong, but it is supposed to be yellow, not orange. Okay, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and put a lid on it. Get that one out of the way. Get this out of the way. Okay. I don't know if I can get this any cleaner or not here. Use that pin and push it down. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this glove off. Gloves were not made for detail work here. Okay. Okay, that is pretty clean. We'll save that because we're gonna have to do it again. Alrighty. I'll put the blue in there. Let's see what. Whoa. I am so glad I had on these gloves because that had squirted on me. It would have been a mess. Oh, there's some more. Okay, let's get another one of these out. Okay. I'm making a mess here. Okay, let's see if we can roll this one up. Okay. Alrighty, we got the blue cleaned up. Let's go ahead and shut that one. One less thing that could make a mistake here. Okay, one more. My poor dog, in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's try the red and see how it goes. I'll let that one drain a little bit. Oh, Rose, try one using water. Ha! Yeah, you're probably right. It probably is too much, but it'll work really good. Oh, I was just going to basing it off of this one, you know, and how pale that looked when I thought it was orange, when, you know, when my brain was dead. And everything else I've done has been, oh, I need to keep these on while I clean this funnel out. Everything else I've done was based on that one thought. Maybe I need to just not think so much because my thinking has been wrong today. Okay, let's get a fresh one here. And I'm thinking we're going to have some pretty strong dye here. And I'm going to have to be very careful where I spray it too. We got too much dye in a itty bitty little space. Maybe this plan wasn't thought through too well. Okay. Now we've got our sprays. Now what are we going to spray them on? So tell me, what do you want me to spray them on? Just on some paper? On this pathetic art journal page here? Maybe we'll start with that. Y'all always take too long to answer. Plain paper, Rose says. Okay. It's a good thing you spoke up when you did, Rose. Let me find some. I'm going to get some watercolor paper because it's thick and it'll soak it up better, maybe. Okay. Here's some plain paper that really is plain paper. And here's some Master's Touch watercolor pad. It's cheap. Cheap watercolor paper. So we'll try both of those things. And let me move these out of the way. And I'm going to put some papers over my laptop, just in case there's any spray back. Hey, we're still playing. Me and the ladies.
You're live?
Yep. Come on in. It's okay.
I'm not scared. I'm just tired.
Well, I'm tired too.
But
I want to try
it on. Trolling y'all.
Trolling us. No, you're too nice to be a troll. Trust me, I've seen some trolls. You're way too nice. You might have been ornery and sarcastic or something, but you wouldn't be a real troll. Okay. Let's try this with both of these. There's the blue. The yellow. And here's the red, which is really more pink than red. Ah, thank you. Okay. Well, I think they work. They look really pretty on the watercolor paper. They go right through this, but it still looks pretty. Let's try them on here and see if they'll even show up. And then I'm going to have to call it a night. There's some yellow. These actually work really good, Janet. I like them. I don't know how. I'm assuming they're permanent if they would stay in your hands for weeks at a time. Oh, did I get on my clothes? No, my clothes were already that color. See? Show you. If it had gotten on there, it wouldn't be a big deal. Don't forget you can spray that through a stencil. That's true. Want to see the back of the white paper. Okay, whoops. This is the back of the white paper. This is the back of the watercolor paper. Okay, what was it? Through a stencil. Yeah, let's dry this just a little bit, and then we'll do it through a stencil, and then we'll go in. We'll see how it does, if it goes through this paper or not. Okay, let's find a stencil. See what I can find here. Let's try this one. I like this stencil. It's just about the right size for this page. So, but let me get something to. Let's see if we can. fold that page down. We'll do the other side too. Okay. Yeah, let's hold the stencil with it a little bit. Okay. I'm going to put my gloves back on because I've done good so far. I don't want to mess it up. What brand dye is it? Just a second. Let me look. Let's see if I can get this clearance label off of it so you can see it clearly. There we go. It's Folk Art Ultra Dye. And this one's turquoise. And I don't remember what the other colors were. Infrared and solar power are the other two colors. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know they made dyes either, Mary. If I hadn't seen these at a garage sale, I still wouldn't know. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take the lids off these. I'm going to do some yellow down the middle. And then I'm going to do we'll do blue over here. I can get my finger to work. Okay, let's clean off the bottles and my finger. Okay. That looks really pretty. Okay, let's take these clamps off and pull the stencil up. I really like that. That is so pretty. Use the stencil to print on paper too. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe too late for that. I didn't listen to you at the right time. Well, it got a little bit, but not much. Now let's see if it went through. You won't see it going through there for sure. You can see it through a little bit in this Delusions journal. But I'm really liking that. I like that page. That's just really neat. Okay. Y'all, it was so much fun to hang out with y'all. I'm so appreciative that you came and visited with me and played with me. Oh. If I can find the other lid. But I do need to go in now. My honey doesn't come out and stop me very often, so when he's wishful for me to come in, that I need to do it because I love him. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with me. Y'all have a blessed evening, sleep well, and have a great day tomorrow. Bye-bye.